Oh, wait. There we go. Wait, also, that's not even correct. Hold on. There we go. That was, wait, now can you hear me? Am I heard? I am heard. I am heard? I am heard. But... There we go! Oh god, why? I like rushed to do my hair. Now it's being all weird. There we go. There we go. Alright, well, that's gonna have to be good enough. Hi! Hi, everyone! Been a hot second. It's been yesterday. I was going to do Pokemon Emerald thingamajiggy today, but then I decided that it was really difficult to get it all set up, so I'm going to do that this weekend, and then I'm going to set it up this weekend, and then I'll actually stream it on Monday. But right now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a new file on Krita, and I'm going to be, if life will just give me a hot second here, redesigning Burn 2, and possibly Eternix. It just depends on how long the redesign of Burn 2 actually takes. Thank you, Donut, for the harmonica. Just immediately harmonica. Wow, okay. Yeah, everyone loves the bird. We're going to start with a harmonica, we're going to bird it, and then we're going to bird, and then everything's going to be all hunky-dory. Give me a second before I harmonica real fast. I actually need to put the bird on my canvas. Where's the bird so I can put it on my canvas? There's the bird so I can put it on my canvas. There we go. Alright. Hey, Eversilent! Have fun at your meeting. Have fun at your meeting. I hope it's the good kind of meeting and not the bad kind of meeting. Anyway, harmonica. What do I do? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Wait for it. Yeah, that was the best I could do off the top of my head. It was not hot cross buns. I do not know how to do hot cross buns. Please don't kill the pedestrians, Donut. We don't like that. But I'm going to switch it up to the Krita. Let's just not waste any time because I started the stream a little bit later than I wanted to in the first place. So we're gonna just go to the Krita and we're gonna just start drawing things. We're gonna start drawing things on the Krita, alright? So this is what Burn 2 looks like right now. And we love Burn 2. But a lot of people have pointed out to me that based on the lore that I have set for it, it looks a little bit too happy. For lack of a better word. It looks a little bit too happy, and we need to fix that. So we're going to spend today getting something out of my eye. Ow. We're going to spend today making it not happy, which is sad to think about. but also, can I give Burn 2 a bath? No, no, it stays the same color, but we're going to make him depressed and actually look burnt out like he's supposed to. I do enjoy this guy though. We do, yeah. Right now he just looks like he's kind of high, like he was just smoking grass, which makes sense because he's super effective against grass. So, Porter, can I kill a family of No, no, you're not. I feel like Donut, you should know at this point that the answer is just going to be no. So you should just, stop asking me if you can murderize the pedestrians. At this point, is I know the point is it's not energetic, but maybe an eye be visible, have wrinkles under it, thick lowered pupil. I would do the thick lower, like, eye bag thing, but I did that for McClam. Hold on a second. Actually, I need to pull up my stream just so I have all the technical sides of things. I didn't have everything set up all the way. There we go. And then I need to do not disturb. Perfect. Okay. We're all ready for now. Huh. Okay. What was I doing? Burn 2. This guy exists right here, and we love him for existing. But we need to make him look sad. I'm sorry, Burn 2, but that's just how it has to be. We're not gonna change you too much because we love you. We love you like the amazing little guy that you are, but you need to be sadder. My mouse has been weird lately. I can see cursor twitching despite being untouched. That is strange. I agree that is strange. Hey, who just followed? Broken British? Do we have a Brit in the chat? Hello, Broken British. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Now, what are we doing? We're redesigning things. It's been a while since I've actually drawn a Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. You're sorry for who you are? I don't know why you're apologizing, but okay. I forgive you? No, don't hate the British. We like the British. They've got fun accents. One of my friends is British. We like the British. We do not hate on the British here. Do you have something against the European port? No, I don't have anything against European people. Why? Why are we accusing me of being against European people? European people are great. I see. That's what you're apologizing for. Okay, fair enough. Okay, Burn 2. I honestly like everything about this design just in general. The only thing we really need to change about it is just the pose, because he looks too just high right now. So, if we just take the pose, we actually draw it in a black... a black thing. There we go. We just do immediately a little bit of this. Draw a head here. If you're Rex, if you're implying that Hisuian Donut, if you're implying that Hisuian Typhlosion looks high, you are correct. I don't know what you're implying by un-Hisuian Typhlosion him. Oh, wait. Now, okay, you are implying that he's high. All right. We need him to be sad, so we're going to make him look sad by bringing the beak down a little bit. That already implies a sadder disposition. And how did I have the beak here? There's a little fang. A little fang right here. In fact, I might actually... No, that makes him look too jovial. Problem is that you might lean back to the formless blob. Yeah, that's fair. The blob, like, the problem with the very, very first design of Burn 2, which I can actually show everyone, is this was the very, very original Burn 2, and he was kind of a formless blob. He had the right pose and disposition, but he didn't have the right shape. This guy has the right shape, but he doesn't have the right pose and disposition. He was a blob, and we need to fix the blob. Well, he was a blob, but now we need him to look more... And we fixed the blob, but now we need him to get more blobby-ish. Alright, let's see how good I am at drawing beaks at a weird angle. Alright. Why is my eraser so big? He was blood. Does he even try to be threatening? He does not try to be threatening. Honestly, I feel like if there was like an anime with Burn 2, if like Burn 2 was in the Pokemon anime, I feel like he'd be like he'd be one of the Pokemon that just does not listen, not because he doesn't want to, but more because he just can't. He doesn't have the energy for it. Like occasionally he'll do a good job in battle, but for the most part, that's also not the right thing. For the most part, he's kind of bad. Until that one moment when his trainer is, that beak is terrible. Till that one moment when his trainer really needs his help, and then suddenly he evolves into the Phoenix. I don't know that Burn 2 would have tear ducts. That's actually a great question. Would he? Just make Pokemon anime yourself. I do not have enough animation skill to do that. So I'm going to say that's a hard no. Alright, we're just going to... No, that's a little too crooked. There we go. How do we feel about this beak? Then we can do a little bit of that. I feel like that's a good beak. We just need to bring it in a little bit. Also, I just realized there's something missing. There's something really important missing from this, and it's the fact that I haven't yet put on the tunes. Hold on, this needs to be fixed. Tunes. Where's my playlist with the tunes? Tunes. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Can you hear that, chat? Is that being heard? Or do I have my desktop audio off? There we go. I need to turn that down on my side because it's really loud. There we go. Alright. Now that I have the tunes that I totally forgot to add, I do a little bit of grabby. And move in. I feel like there might be a better spot. Right? There we go. And then... How are we feeling about this already, chat? I'm feeling pretty good about it. I mean, he's feeling burnt out. It's less that he's lazy, and more that Well, he's not lazy. He just literally does not have the energy to do anything. And in general, the line, like, the line as a whole is kind of a, what's the word? An interpretation, I guess, of depression? Like, it's inspired by just depression in general. I don't like that beak anymore. Beaks are difficult. But yeah. I thought it was a fun thing. Like, literally the middle evolution is just the energetic baby stage, becoming a depressed teenager, but it also plays into the whole a phoenix turning to ash when it dies. I need to look at this real fast. Okay, well, I like the beak. So if I just take that, move it down a little bit. I love this song. See, that looks too long for some reason. Is that right? That looks better. There we go. We need a walking centric for this song. I do love Accumulatown. It is one of my favorites. It's a classic. This is what... See, this song is one of the reasons that I'm just like, Gen 5 kind of had the best soundtrack. That is a hill that I will die on. Gen 5 had the best soundtrack. You can't change my mind. Okay, there we go. No, that's not what I wanted to do! Gen 5 was underappreciated for a long time, and people are kind of only admitting it now, I think. I have been an avid fan of Gen 5 for the longest time. I knew that Gen 5 was underappreciated the moment that I knew that Gen 5 was underappreciated the entire time, and I was freaking right. Everyone admits that I'm right now. There we go. Alright, that's looking already a little bit better. Okay, and then we have this guy. So, if I, in theory, let's take away that for a second. Away all of that for a second. That's a little off. New perspective makes the design a little bit off. Hold on. The saddest Pokemon I can find is Yamask. What about Phantump, who's literally a dead child that got lost in the woods? Where's the love for Phantump? There we go. Hey, nice. Not enough depression in the beak, I'd say. Well, there's only so much emotion I can convey in a beak, let's be honest here. Like, a beak is a lot harder to convey emotion in than a mouth is. Because a beak, despite what Pokemon might say, is not is like, it's like bone-ish, right? Yeah, but yeah, Yanmask can evolve into Cofagrigus, and that doesn't say anything about how sad it is. It just says that it traps people inside of it. Checkmate. Checkmate. The teeth making the beak upward is killing it. Yeah, that's fair. Hold on a second, let me see if I can fix that. If I do this... Yeah, there, that just is so boring and looks weird. What if I... Okay, that actually helps a lot. I just need to fix the angle of that. There we go. Alright, there we go. There, yeah, that's a lot better. Thank you for that. See, this is why I like to draw on stream, because chat sees things that I'm not always going to see. Yes, thank you for that one, Marty. I appreciate it. Speaking of design, I'm going to join Gremlin and I don't know how that's... I don't know how that's designed. Does he have curly hair or not? I wouldn't call his hair curly. Not really. Like, he's got these little fun feathery tufts on the side of his head. But other than that, I wouldn't call his hair curly. Actually, he does have a little bit of a thing right here that I shouldn't miss. I'll probably do a little guy right there. I don't think I need that there. I think his head is angled in just the right way that it doesn't really need it. I could do it like that. That looks better. There we go. He looks so much sadder now. That's what we want. Hold on a second. I do need to fix this a little bit just so it's... feel about that. It's a little bit weirder. There we go. Let's get rid of that for a second. Let's make his head a circle. Smooth and circly. For a second. There we go. Give us an idea of what he's supposed to look like without the things. Wait, hold on a second. The saddest bird right now would probably be the ghost or Coriod. Honestly, fair. But I don't feel like that one's sad. I feel like that one's more... what's the word I'm thinking of? Like, I don't know. I don't know what word I would use to describe that one. There we go. Then I can... There we go. Look at that. Much better. And then if I actually just do a little bit of that. There we go. Add some texture to the hair. There we go. How are we feeling about that one, chat? I'm feeling pretty good about that. I think it looks nice. I just need to smooth that out a little bit. Make sure everything is all nice. I like that one a lot more. What do you mean it's Freddy? What do you mean is that Freddy Fazbear? If I remember correctly, yeah, you hit the little thing right here. That's bad smoke. Nope, that's still bad smoke. Nope, that's still bad smoke. I was like, we're gonna do... Honestly, that's a lot better. We'll take that. Honestly, does he even need the smoke? I feel like the smoke might be a little too much. If he does need the smoke, I feel like it should just be a little wisp like this. Right? I don't think he needs the smoke. I feel like the smoke might be too much. Okay, I'm gonna draw him without the smoke. See how I feel about it. Chat, what do you think? Do we like this without the smoke or with the smoke? I think I like it more without the smoke, if I'm being completely honest. I think I like it more without the smoke. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Yes, yes, everyone is free from ad jail. Hey, you wouldn't have to deal with ad jail if you're subscribed. I'm just saying, you would also get access to all the emotes instead of having to use channel points to get them. And you'd be able to gift subscriptions to other people. Just saying. Best part of all is that you can use Amazon Prime to get that subscription for free, basically. Steal money from Amazon, you know? Hey, I was not expecting that to work! Thank you so much, Broken British! I was not expecting that to work, but it did, and I'm so happy that it did. Thank you so much. I am a supporter and a hater of ads. That is honestly fair. Alright, we got the face. The face is a lot sadder now, and we love that for it. Now we just need to get the pose right. And I think one of the things, if we just... we're drawing on the same layer. Hold on a second, I just didn't realize I was drawing on the same layer. Cut selection to new layer, there we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now that we actually have the face all fixed here, the two things that, if I can get rid of the selection real fast, there we go. The two things that killed this design, or not killed this design, but made this design not exactly what I wanted it to be. Like onions border. But the two things that kind of killed this design were the posture and this wing. And possibly this leg, too. These three things imply that he's putting in a little bit too much effort. I feel like I need to take from this kind of, well, like, just this whole body structure right here, right? I feel like that's the way to go. Yeah, I need to droopify the wing, make the slouch the posture, and then I think this leg is putting in too much effort. It was a nice shape. This was a nice, like, shape, but it doesn't convey what I want the character to convey. So, it needs to be changed. So we're gonna have to start by... That neck feels way too long. We just... There we go. I feel like we do the two parts of the neck and then we add the jaggeds. Okay, so this neck is coming right there. It'll be right there. And then this is right there. And now it's a lot more of a slouchy kind of deal. Right, we could go one step further and there we go. There we go. How are we feeling about that? That still feels a little too... Yeah, he needs those back problems. See, this is the thing that I'm kind of iffy about. Also, I'm not on the same layer as Burn 2 is. There we go. So actually, since I'm not on the same layer as Burn 2 is, I can just... Yeah, there we go. So, I feel like what I need to do is just real fast, kind of, that's the head. We need the posture to be like this, the wings slouched like that and the legs out like that. And then the tail feather can be like that. And then we have the beak like that. Here's the eye. Here's the other eye. And this is our fun bird friend. Everyone remember the bird friend? Who here remembers the bird friend? Time me out. I have schoolwork. Do I time him out? No, it's not the saddest stick man ever. It's the saddest stick bird everywhere. But who remembers bird friend, everyone? Who remembers stick bird friend? That one's for all the OGs. This is sad stick bird friends. And we'll just leave him there as our little outline. Alright, so we're going to... There we go. We'll do this. I think we'll do... this? Is that a slouchy posture? I feel like that's a good slouch on the thing. I just need to... feel about that? I think that's pretty good. Alright, who made the bird sad? That's gonna be me. Sorry, I'm guilty of making the bird sad in this one. Alright, here. You know what? We'll connect the neck in a second. I feel like let's do the body real fast. The body is like fun pear shape. It's like fun pear shape. Like here's torso right here. Fun pear shape. This is a circle of the body. Right here. This is the chest area. And then this is another circle of the body, and this is the stomach area. And then the body is a fun pear shape, right? Here's the great thing about drawing, chat. For the most part, you can achieve whatever you need just by drawing simple shapes. Kind of take that, grab it, kind of move it over a little bit to be in line with the head a bit more. And there we go, we got burn tube body. And honestly, we could even bring that up, give it a bit more slouch. And actually, if we just cut this to a new layer... take this... move it back here. We want this guy. We cut selection to new layer. Grab it and move it like right here. I think we might fix the posture scenario that we are having trouble with. Right? Wait, the stream died? The stream didn't die on my end. Yeah, the stream was fine on my end. I think that was on your end, sorry. I think that was honestly on everyone's end who is in Europe right now. I don't think that was a me issue. Because my stream is still running perfectly fine. I could have missed it. Okay, never mind. I don't know what that was. That was probably just, like, random lag moment. Sorry about that, chat. That's my bad. I didn't notice. But hey, on the bright side, I think I fixed the bird posture. Or unfixed the bird posture. So if I just go... This is the one I'm looking for, right? Sorry about that, chat. Someone help for some, but not everyone. That is weird. Very weird. Sorry about that, though. I don't know if that was a me issue or if that was just a bunch of random people at the same time issue. That could have been a Twitch issue, but my internet, I can see my internet is fine right now, so I don't think it's a me issue. Okay, now if I just... How do you feel about that shape? I kinda love that. And then I can build on top of that. I kinda love that shape. Yeah, he definitely has an eggplant shape to him. Merge with layer below. There we go, now it's all one layer. And I can add the kind of finer, minute details. And there we go. There's our eggplant bird body. I like that a lot. Aubergine bird. Oh yeah, you call it an aubergine over there, don't you? Oh, we love this guy. See, this is how you do like a second. Okay, Pokemon has a lot of great Pokemon designs. I feel like in a lot of starter cases, they don't do the middle stage justice. Like, they've got some sick middle stages. Like, Quilava, I used to love Quilava way more than I love Typhlosion. But, more recently, like, here's the thing. A lot of people give Drizzile, Thwackey, and, Raboot a lot of shit, but the thing is, I honestly think they're pretty good. I think they're pretty good mid-stage designs. The middle stage of, what is it, Quaxwell? Quaxwell is not a great design, I'm not gonna lie. This is how you do a bird starter justice for its middle stage, by making it depressed and making everyone love it because it's depressed. Alright, okay, now that I have that shape, we're actually going to top layer this. Layer, new, add paint layer. Top layer this. And go, oh, look at that. The collar. That's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. And boom. Now it really looks like an eggplant. Good middle stages are simple shapes, and this guy is a very simple eggplant shape. See, no, I don't even think it's that good middle stages are simple shapes. I think it's that good middle stages start with simple shapes. Because, like, if you look at this guy, the main shapes that make up its body are a circle, this weird teardrop shape, and then after that I build on top of it, because there are going to be these two legs that are going to have circles at the end of them. And then the wings are a more complicated shape, but even they can just be dialed down into a teardrop shape, right? Like, that's a pretty simple design. There we go. And like the most complicated part of it is honestly just the extra details, but even the extra details it's still a very, even with the extra details, it's still just a very simple shape that makes sense. Porter, this has nothing to do with Pokemon, but I have a question. Have you ever played the Box Boy series? I've never even heard of the Box Boy series. Please educate me. I very much love the idea that this thing can fly. It just doesn't have the energy to. Because, like, if you look at its wings are definitely large enough that they could support the weight of its body. Yeah, nice wing shape. Actually, kind of proud of that wing shape. Oh, Rex is leaving? I'll talk to you later, Rex. It was nice having you here. Hold on a second, I need to see this. It's a series of simple puzzle games from 3DS. They made a version on Switch as well. You were a little cube boy and you solved puzzles creating cubes. That sounds very fun. I'd actually love to try that out at some point. Alright, then we got... Actually, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna make that a little bit of a sharper thing. Not too sharp. I would like the... There we go. Took me a long time to actually understand wing shapes. Or not even understand wing shapes, just to understand how Pokemon does wing shapes. And honestly, sometimes they don't care, but other times they care way too much. Oh, Marty's leaving too? Nice having you, Marty. Nice having you. How do I feel about that? Honestly, the wing could be a little bit shorter. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. And then this guy can change shape a little bit. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Love to see it. Love to see it. Select. Now, as much as I might want to start doing the actual feathers, I feel like it'd be a better use of my time to do that. And just start this guy. Honestly, I might want to wait until I actually get the leg done before I start that. So let's do the leg. Here's another simple shape. This is just a circle. The leg gets a little bit more complicated, but not too much more complicated. That's the wrong button. There we go. Oh, hydrate. Thank you, donuts. Appreciate that. Love a good sip of water. Alright, now the part that always gives me trouble. It's just the legs in general. The legs in general, like, here's the thing. If we look at a Turnix real fast, like, if we take the time to look at a Turnix real fast, open, go into the Callisto region. We take a second, just take a quick second, look at a Turnix. If you look at Burn 2 real fast. Like, I kept this foot design because I liked the foot design. It kind of played into the way that parrot feet actually are, and you can see that I kept it in here too. But then we move over to my redesign of a Turnix. I completely got rid of that. Hey, Rainbow, thank you for the subscription! In 4 months, too. Wow. Appreciate that. But if you look at the feet here, I just completely got rid of it, and that's one of the things I regret about this design, as well as just the whole pants motif, and the fact that it looks like me! It looks like my, icon. But Rainbow, to answer your question, we are redesigning Burn 2. We're not redesigning. For Burn 2, it's not really a redesign. It's more just we're taking this and we're changing its pose a little bit. I mean, it's going to be a little bit different along the way, but I think that's going to be... it's going to... yeah, the depressed... A lot of people were saying, oh, it's supposed to be depressed, but honestly, it doesn't convey that anymore in this design. They were right, so we're making Burn 2 more depressed, and we are making Eternix look less like me. So yeah, this is the new Burn 2 so far, and I actually kinda love him. He's really adorable in, like, a sad way. That's also not the color that I want. There we go, we're just drawing in black. There we go. Alright. Yeah, Eternix accidentally became me, and we're trying to fix that. But hey, look, on the bright side, we brought back Bird Friend. We brought back Bird Friend from Ho-Oh. Remember that guy? Alright, legs. Legs are difficult. Well, actually, they're not too difficult. The legs themselves just completely went wrong. The legs themselves are not super difficult. The feet are the difficult part. So if we just... Alright, now, how am I going to... I think the claws are going to help a lot here. But I feel like we just do 2D design, right? Now I must leave. Ah, see you later, Donut! It was a pleasure having you on. Hopefully you can come back, but if you can't, have a nice day. Legs are just... it's not even the legs, it's the feet that are the hardest part. Gremlin plug the cold. God dang it. Also, that foot is way too long for that body. Hold on a second. Let's fix that real fast. Straight up looks like a turkey leg. Oh, love that. Don't worry, I'll fix it. Because right now it looks like it's just a turkey leg with a bone in it. I'll fix that by adding the claws. The claws really do help make it look less like a turkey leg. That's one of the things that I definitely did right about the design. It's the claws. Also, that claw was way too big and pronounced. I do them here. They were just thick little guys. There we go. Look at that. Claws really do help. Legs. This is exactly the reason. This is exactly the reason that I had the legs in this one do this. Do this. The weird, the bendy thing. It's like this back leg. It's so hard to get right. Hold on a second. We're gonna do the front leg first. Front leg is gonna be way easier because I can actually do that one in 3 dimensions. Can we give him those little paper games? No! We're not going to eat the bird. He's already depressed enough. Come on, chat. Give the poor guy some slack. There we go. There we go. How do we feel about those legs? No, I mean, I've had good charred food before, but we don't want to eat this guy. He's already depressed as it is. Leave him alone. We're gonna grab this real fast, and we're just going to shrink it down. Just a little bit. There we go. Right? That doesn't need to be. It's just something a little weird about the way the leg lines up with the body. I'm just personally not a fan of the taste of chard. I love chard. So like my stepmom has like the best recipe for charred oven baked broccoli. It's so good. I love it. It is the only way I will eat broccoli. Because I am a very picky eater. Honestly, at this point in my adulthood, I've owned up to that. Here, I think I know what's throwing me off. It's this little thing right here. It needs to be fixed. There we go. Alright. Much better. No! No! Stop trying to cook and eat. Chat, stop trying to cook and eat freaking the entire Embered line. They're not for cooking and eating. They're for loving and being friends with. Cook and eat Torchic. That's the actual chicken Pokemon. You can actually have fried chicken then. Savages. I'm sorry, I'm hungry. We'll be hungry somewhere else. No, I'm just kidding. You're all good, chat. I know you wouldn't actually eat them. Right? Right, you wouldn't actually eat them. Right, chat? Alright, I'll stop snacking on the decks. There we go. Gremlin, why? Chat, will you stop, will you stop trying to munch on my Pokedex if I show you the regional bug? Or at least what is essentially the first draft of the regional bug. Because I do have it. I'm willing to show it to you guys. I kind of want to. I've been waiting to show it to you guys for a long time now. I was like, I want to show you guys, so I'm going to. I've been waiting to show someone these guys for a long time now. I'll show both. I don't have the final stage done, but I'll show you the first and second stages. Actually, wait, I can just pull them up in here. Hold on a second. File. Open. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There he is. This is Muddle. This is Muddle, chat. We love Muddle. He's just a cute little guy. Yeah, he's a cute little guy. We love him. He uses the little thing at the end of his butt to sift through mud and rock to find gemstones and whatnot. He's a cute little guy. He's a bug ground type. Bug ground regional bug. We love him. He's gonna go through a few changes at some point because there are certain motifs that I want to add, but this is essentially what he's going to look like. And he's very cute. We love him. And yeah. I'll show you his evolution for the funsies of it. I don't have his final evolution done, and I'm not going to tell you what his final evolution is. If anyone can guess what they're based on, then, well, I'm not going to confirm or deny it, but I'll give you brownie points in my head. Muddle evolves into Muddamorph, who I absolutely love. He's so funny. He's so fun. I love him. He needs a bit. Yeah, he is a tube. He needs a bit of reworking, but this is the middle stage. No, he's not based on a termite. Also not based on ants, but they are loosely based on California Gold Rush. Loosely. They look... Actually, wait, no. They don't look for gems. They look for gold. I forgot. Yeah, they go looking for gold. And no, they're not based on ants. They're not based on termites. They're not based on bagworms either. No, bagworm is fun. But yeah, the evolution of this guy, because Muddle tend to, as their namesake suggests, muddle everything up. Their evolution will just cover them in, mud that eventually hardens, turning them into these pillars that they use to hold up the little tunnels that they dig. This guy is a pillar to... This guy is a support pillar. But it was... was Rainbow? Yeah, it was Rainbow. Rainbow. Pokemon Center. One second. There we go. There you go. That's all I'm going to do. That actually was one of my better ones. Wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. But yeah, they're not bagworms, I can tell you that much. And we're also going to take them off the screen because they are not what this stream is about. This stream is about Burn 2. Eventually, I'm going to redesign at least Muddle on stream. I don't know if I'm going to do Muddamorph, but I'll definitely do Muddle. Because Muddle needs to exist in a slightly different manner. Alright. This is the part I struggle with on every single Burn 2 design. The freaking legs. Alright, this one's gonna be facing more towards us, so... This is like the one part, this is like, I love Burn 2, but I will always have like war flashbacks every time I try and design these toes. Like, they were easy on Embered. Hold on a second, let me bring up Embered real fast. They were easy on Embered because Embered didn't have claws that I had to attach to him. Open. Like, if we look at Embered, they were easy on Embered. Embered was not a difficult one to make these for. Burn 2, however... That's the first pass. Burn 2, however... Yikers. Your wife recently bought a harmonica from a Cracker Barrel? That's fun. Alright, hold on a second. Let's do this real fast. Let's use this real fast. Sorry, bird. I have to get rid of your wings. You just have to get rid of your body for a second. There we go. You get to keep your head though. And I'm gonna give you legs. Okay. So, burn 2 leg number 1 is going to go like this. Burn 2 leg number 2 is going to go like this. That doesn't look right. So, we're not going to make burn 2 leg number 1 go like this. We're gonna make burn 2 leg number 1 go like this, which looks better. Yeah, which looks better. Okay, great. That means that now we look at little dangly little leg balls. We want 1 toe here, 1 toe here, and then the other 2 toes are behind it. So it's like that and like that. And then they each have claws. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's that leg done. Basically, it needs to be shifted around a little bit, but essentially all done. Now this doesn't work right. Hey, welcome back, Eversilent, and welcome back, Reindeer. I'm trying to figure out legs. Legs are difficult for this man. Do I just go like this? Like... You did miss a bug sneak peek. You very much did miss a bug sneak peek. His legs are difficult. Then what? It's like... This. It's just the X that I'm used to making. Right? And then the... Right? That still doesn't look right. Alright, we're getting rid of this. I think this is a good way to visualize things, though. It's a good way to visualize things. I'm glad I'm doing it this way. And we're going to start on this leg. Right? Okay, there we go. There's toe number 1. It's toe number 1. Toe number 1 is done, chat. Are throwing me off. That's fun. I didn't even realize there were insect puns going on. I love insect puns. Pungs. Love insect puns. Also, hold on a second. I feel, okay, let's start with this. There we go. Okay, there's toe number 1. Here, toe number 2 has to be slightly more angled like that. And then, after all that, we can say, boom. Boom, right? That looks better, I think. Let's find out. I feel like this might need to be a little bit more out. Like that. There we go. Right? Is there any kind of puns I don't like? There are no kinds of puns I don't like. I love puns. Puns are the highest form of comedy. Highest form of comedy. Actually, no, there is one pun I don't like, and it's people who say punny. That's the only pun I don't like. It's just not a fun pun. It's just not good. Leave him alone. The answer is quite obvious. Porter loves all puns. I do not imagine him getting bugged out at the idea of punny puns. I don't like pun. Sorry, I don't like punny. Punny is bad. Puns are great. I live for these insignificant distraction from my depressing reality. Oh, that's great. That's great. Alright. Back to attempting to design feet well. If I design them like this and just make the toes off a little bit, I kind of solved my problem, right? Yeah, I solved my problem. Actually, no, that face is the problem that Burnt you have. Those don't look like toes. Those look like meat sausages, and we don't want them to look like meat sausages. We want them to look like toes. That's the problem, chat. They don't look like toes. Well, they're not supposed to look like toes. Or at least average toes. But they need to have articulation, chat. That's the issue. They don't have articulation. That's why they look so weird. It's because I'm just trying to... It's because I'm trying to draw ovals when there should be toes. There we go. I figured it out, chat. Hey, welcome in, Great Reef. Are you the Great Barrier Reef? I'm so sorry about what we're doing to you. But it's nice to have... I love having new people in, so it's always up, add, right when Great Reef gets here, too. Poor guy. Get out of here. There we go, chat. I made a foot! It looks like a foot now! Hold on, you can't see it. But it looks more like a foot than it did before. Which, honestly, is all I can really ask for. There we go. It's all I can ask for. It looks more like a foot than it did before. Still looks a little weird, but that's easy to fix. Ah, thank goodness. We fixed the foot. We fixed the foot. Oh, great, we followed. Yay. Didn't even notice that. Should really turn up the volume on my hey, listen thing. I did let the dogs out. The answer to the age-old question of who let the dogs out is me. I'm the one who let the dogs out, and you shall fear my wrath. Okay. We have feet now, folks. Or we know how to make the feet now, at the very least. There we go. go. Okay. Grandpa's Canal. Gasp. I have witnessed the dog being released upon the earth. Okay, so it's from this, well, it's actually from this perspective. So if it's like this. Alright, so it's a little bit it's a weird perspective for it. Especially considering that it's like, I can't put this above because like, what's the angle here? It's a weird angle. This would be it, right? And then I... That looks bad. Hold on a second. What if we... Yeah, that looks bad. Okay. Here, let's try... I hate doing things from... I hate doing three-dimensional objects from, like, exactly side on. Hey, glad to have you in, Reef. Sorry that you immediately got struck with, like, I saw there was immediately an ad break when I saw you chat for the first time, so that sucks for you. But hey, just saying, you don't have to deal with ads, you get free awesome emotes that I actually drew most of them myself, and what else, what are the other perks? Broken British, what are the other perks of subscribing? You can steal money from Amazon if you have a Prime account linked to your thing. Okay, that was my shill to a new person. I'm done now. Yeah, Broken British, do the rest of the shill for me. Do the rest of the shill for me. Listen, Broken British, just followed and just subscribed today, so they can tell you that it's definitely worth it. Ever Silent, I understand that. Yeah, if you don't have the money for it, don't do it. But that's not gonna stop me from shilling anyway. I hate feet. I hate feet from a side profile. Why? What if it was just, you know, what if it was just, like, this toe was kind of hanging out that way? Like, hanging out right there. Just decided to be a little bit lower than the other toe. That could work, right? Then we have a little bit of variety. A little bit of fun. A little bit of fun and variety. That actually doesn't look too bad, right? That's not too bad, actually. Oh, it is September! I forgot you get 25% off for subscribing! I totally forgot about that. Is that really what it is? I saw that it was September. I did not read it. Oh, the ice has a weird flavor when I crunch it. Don't like it. My hair looks weird today. It's fine. I can fix it. I need to get a haircut at some point. Thank you. They are very nice feet. Don't do anything weird with the feet that I draw on stream. That's like one of the rules. Is don't do anything weird with the feet I draw on stream. I wish that wasn't a rule. I wish that wasn't a specific rule that I had to make, but this is the internet, so. What's that? How do we feel about that foot, chat? It feels a little bit weird looking at it from here. Oh, you actually have to look at it slightly closer than I do. Yo, reindeer! I love the alliteration. Ugh, I kinda hate it. I just hate doing feet. That's really what I hate. I'll keep it for now until I draw the other foot. For now, I'm gonna draw the other wing. The other wing needs to exist. Was it right here, probably? Bad. That's the other wing, right? Ah, it doesn't look right. Ugh. Yeah, feet are hard. Feet and hands are like the two... Actually, no. Sorry. These feet are difficult. Specifically, these feet are difficult. Hands are more difficult than feet for me, because I've drawn a... Ashamed to say that I've drawn enough feet in my lifetime that I know how to make a decent foot by this point. At least human foot. That's gonna be clipped out of context. But... yeah, I hate toes. There's a part of me that wants to redesign Embered so that its toes aren't so difficult to understand, but if you look at a picture of a cockatoo, it's got the, like, the two toes at the front, and then the two toes at the back, so it's like a kind of thing, you know? You know, a little type deal. So I wanted to emulate that in this design, since they're based off of cockatoos. But they're also phoenixes, so I don't technically have to, because they're like legendary birds that don't really have a real inspiration other than being birds made of fire. Ah! Toes are making me go crazy right now. Why? Okay, I think I complained enough. I think I'm good now. It's taken me 2 hours to draw this and feet. I don't like the feet. I've decided I don't like the way I drew this foot. Alright. How do I do feet for this guy? Yeah, screw cockatoo. I could do more detailed feet, but I feel like that defeats the purpose. Okay, actually, I need to look at Embered's feet again. Hi, Embered. Cute little guy that this guy evolves from. Alright. Let's see you real fast. Fun fact, actually, this design didn't change much from the original. The only thing that really changed is the beak and the wings. Okay, so that's how I'm doing that. Okay. So that's how I do that. Mother... Switch to the pen! Thank you. That's how I'm doing that. That's how I'm doing that. Your feet are not like that. But how did I do it here? I did it badly here. Hold on a second. I need to look at a picture of a cockatoo's foot real fast. Cockatoo foot. Yeah, they've got the weird four-toed feet. They got some funky four-toed feet. Alliteration. Yeah. Images. Okay. Yeah, one of them is a bit smaller than the rest. Ugh. Dying. Alright. Okay. Well, here's the thing, like... dying! Okay. We're gonna see how slightly more detailed feet look. We're gonna do it like this. We're going to take you and we're gonna say F you. And we're gonna make them slightly more detailed and see how that works. Okay, we take this. Let's do a little bit of... Like, we still want them to be pretty thick. Let's see, that looks weird on the round body, though. Ember's execution is emanating immaculate and ecstatic expressions. Side note, please help, I can't stop. You just did stop, actually. Okay, what if we did a kind of in-between of that? Like, there's the thick part of the toe, but then the rest of the toe isn't. And then this one, since it's on the ground, does that. Alright, I'm already liking that more, and then we can have the big round claw here. And then the other big round claw here. Alright, well, about there. And then after that, I already like these feet a little bit better. Which is probably a good sign. Can do a little bit of that, maybe? That looks real weird. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere with that, though. I think they need to be... I think the feet need to be slightly more detailed as it evolves. Okay. Need to look at Emberd for a second again. Okay. I didn't think feet would be the downfall of this live stream. Actually, this live stream's doing pretty good. We've already got multiple followers and a subscriber out of it. So multiple subscribers actually out of it. Forgot that it was multiple. I'm gonna take... Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Sometimes you just need to take a quick breather from things. I feel like this is a good place to leave this for now. I'm gonna move on to a Turnix. Turnix is the other guy that I need to do a thing for. So, we just... just take this. Just take this. We're gonna move on to a Turnix for half a second. Because, you know, here's something that for every artist out there who's having trouble doing something, who's having trouble drawing something, if you're having like an obscene amount of trouble and it's gotten to the point where you're just stuck, just absolutely stuck, and you can't get any further, just take a break from it. Draw something else for a little bit. Eventually you'll figure out what the problem is. That being said, add selection to new layer. Take this background. Go bang. That's not what I wanted to do. Bang. There we go. Take you, grab you, shrink you down a little bit. I also want to change the pose of a Turnix. Like, overall, I want to keep the design the same. I want to change the bottom half of a Turnix. But I definitely... The things I want to change about a Turnix are the pose, the bottom half right here, and that's about it. Everything else I love about this design. Like, it's just the right amount of over the top. It definitely gives you the vibe of Phoenix. It's kind of perfect in every way, except for it looks like me when I don't want it to. Mix it up with haiku. Porter draws chicken. Burn 2 is pretty bird. Eternix is love. Yeah, but I want to change the... I do enjoy Eternix. I love this design. It looks too much like me. Or, not like me. It looks too much like my profile picture. Like, if I take the two and I put them side by side real fast. Where's my mouse? There it is. If I take the two and put them side by side real fast, you'll understand. YouTube assets. Channel art. One second, that's not what I want to do. There we go. Oops. Like, you see it, right? You see it, right? I'm not the only one that sees it. Yeah, they got the same color, the same pose, and the same energy, so it needs to be fixed. Layer, new, add paint layer. There we go. Alright. So here's what I'm gonna do, chat. Oh, whoops. Here's what I'm gonna do, chat. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab myself some fruit snacks, because fruit snacks are delicious. They are the greatest snack of all time. And I'll be right back. I mean, yeah, it's a cute idea, reindeer, but it wasn't what I was going for, so, and I don't really, like, I like Eternix a lot. I don't want it to be based on my profile picture. Alright, Got a drink of water. Got a pack of fruit snacks. Now, yeah, fruit snacks. Whoop whoop. Love fruit snacks. Give me the fruit snacks. Thank you. Alright, Eternix. It's not by choice, but they're Mott's fruit snacks. I like Welch's better, though. Like, Mott's aren't bad or anything. They're just a little bit too, like, sticky and chewy. I like Welch's a lot better. Alright. I like the magical pink fire. I'm keeping it. Trying to think. And the shiny color is going to say the shiny coloration. I'm sorry about that one, reindeer. I think what I need to change is the... I need to change the pose, and I need to change the bottom half, and I think I need to change the neck a little bit. Because if you look at this, the neck is a bit of an awkward shape. I do like it, though. I stole it from another design. One of the people that helped me out with this. But if you look at the wings, they're very flat. Like, this one has a little bit of shading to show you that it's behind the other one, but it's so flat. And we're not here for that. And really, it came down to, I didn't know how to shade it. Is Eternix a goose? No, it's not a goose. It's a phoenix. It's also a cockatiel. Specifically, it's based on silver-crested cockatoo. Alright. Okay. I feel like we should make another bird friend chat to show me what pose I want out of this. Right? Like, yeah, I get it has a long neck, so goose, but I mainly took the long neck just to give it more... I don't know. Makes it look interesting. I didn't want to make it look human. The only one I really wanted to make a humanoid was the monkey, which already is related to humans, so you can't really make it not look humanoid. Alright, bird friend. This is going to be a fun bird friend too, because this one's going to have a long neck. I'm going to do a little bit of that. Wah, wah. Wah, wah. So that's the head of our bird friend. That's the tail. This is the current pose that it has right now. Okay. What pose do we want to get it, though? I feel like I might have to redesign it a little bit more to get it to where I want it to be. I'm trying to think. This might be a more of a redesign than I originally thought it would be. Sorry, bird friend. We're gonna have to wait on you for a little bit. Let's do... Why just make a smaller bird friend? Real fast. Should I make it more... Would making it more humanoid help the situation? I don't know. Like, I like it. I especially like it when I compare it to the original design for this guy. Like, here, we'll pull that up real fast. What is it? Where is he? Like, if we take a second, look at this guy. Like, I feel like the new one is so much better, but it just, I don't know. It's like I have to bring the... It's like... The pose on this one is better. It's less flat. Yeah, I'm actually going to file, save as. We're going to put this one in our work in progress folder real fast. This one's going to be a creative file, just so I don't accidentally save it and then, there you go. Okay. How tall is a Turnix? About as tall as the rest of the starters, probably like 6 or 7 feet. Or no, not 6, like 5 or 6 feet, something like that. It's about how tall the rest of the fully evolved, like any fully evolved starter in general that becomes humanoid is. About 5 feet. This one, yeah. Okay. So I think making it more humanoid might actually be helpful. So let's say slightly bigger neck, or slightly shorter neck. We get wah, wah, wah type deal. And then I could fix the problem. I'm not making it 7 feet tall. Listen, I've already got a really, really big bird planned. I don't need to make him I don't need to make Internix 7 feet tall. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret right now, chat. The regional bird is 14 feet tall. Yeah. Yeah. The regional bird's final evolution is really big. And I've got a reason for it, too. Okay, so if we're bringing these two designs together in wonderful harmony, then it's gonna be something like this. You know, fun mohawk type deal. Fun mohawk deal. I think that's bigger than Galarian Zapdos. This is a big man. No, it was either 14 or 12 feet tall. It's a big guy. But yeah, that's the plan for the regional bird. I'll give a little hint of what it's based on. It preys on Donphan. Okay, so if yeah, it preys on Donphan. Ish. trying to think here. It preys on Donphan. You didn't mishear me. It preys on Donphan. Okay, hold on. I feel like... Okay. So, let's take a second here. Let's take a second here. Think real fast. While you guys are theorizing on what the regional bird is based on. The entire line of Eternix is meant to be hyperactive little kid, kind of depressed, burnt out teenager in a slump. And then it goes from that to confident, beautiful, powerful adult. So I think this might be the one. I hate to make the... Yeah, I think that's one of the issues. So, I think maybe we do a little bit of stylization here. Like, if we look at the current version of Burn 2, this is a very stylized bird when you look at it. It looks more like a turkey than a cockatiel. Emberd looks like a bird. But I think I can get away with changing the head just enough. Maybe it looks more confident. Let me think here. Alright, so let's try a little bit of high. Bird head right here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Something like that. Like it's got its back facing us. Make it kind of cocky. Then we got the fire here and here. Ah! That could look good. And would also solve the issue I have with the amount of space the design takes up. Could that work, chat? Here's the thing. Here's the problem with the original design, Gibster, is that the wings take up way too much space. That's still the problem with this design. It makes the entire design a lot smaller on the canvas. Don't chew on your pencil, Porter. Chew on your fruit snacks. Yeah, so when I put all three starters together, I have to scale up Eternix just enough so that it looks like it's of the same size, and I hate that. I don't think BirdFriend is helping me figure out the pose, so I'm just going to do a sketch. Okay. So I think I'm going to... I don't think I'm going to do a normal head shape. I feel like I want to kind of go straight into the beak, like this. maybe take the fang from... Take the fang from Burn 2's design. Actually, no, the fang is supposed to make Burn 2 look more rough. So we just take a little fang from that design. And then... Okay, hold on a second. I think I'm getting somewhere there. Maybe not the open mouth. Hands on hips, or in this case, wings. They're not, yeah, I would do hands on hips, but I don't think so. I could do a classic superhero pose. I feel like I'm getting somewhere with this. Like, I think one of the problems that this one has is I was trying to stay a little too close to bird anatomy just in general. I feel like if I do a seamless progression from beak to head, that might help out a little bit. Here, let's do the fiery crest first. Okay, boom. Fiery feather crest. Also help make it look more like a parrot. Ooh, actually, I already love this. My head is already flowing with ideas. Oh, thank you! See you later, Gremlin. Thank you for coming. I actually think I just did a thing. Oh, wait. Oh! Oh! Ideas! Oh! Okay, okay. I think I've got something here. Kind of already loving this. What do Eternix's eyes look like? And we can have the eyes right here. Not exactly like that. Oh, maybe exactly like that. I just looked back at the original video and God, how did I not know? How did I notice the amount of spelling mistakes? Oh, that's funny. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, I actually, so far, I like this a lot more so far. I think it's a lot cooler. I think I want to make it less aggressive looking. But I'm already liking this kind of vibe more. I did not know we as a species could form ideas. Fair enough. Honestly, neither did I. Nope, I accidentally did that. Okay. Here, I feel like now that I have that, this needs to come back a little bit more. does look cool. And then I'd have to have the... I'd actually have to have the... BAM things going like, you know, going BAM like that now. In here just for the sake of nice sanity. We'll grab that pink right there. How does anybody have spiders in their house? A lot, and they just you know, I've had that problem multiple times. For the most part, I've dealt with it by just killing them. And then more tend to show up less after that. But yeah, I do understand. I hate spiders so much. Okay, this is going to be a fun perspective training for me. That's too thick. Alright, I kinda love it so far. You reminded me to check on the spider in my room and it's gone. Ah, that sucks. I hate it when you know there's a spider somewhere and then it just disappears. That's the worst. How do we feel about that? I feel like at a different angle that works. Maybe it doesn't. I feel like that could have worked too. I just... let me think. Let me think real fast. Let me think real fast. Let me cook. Let me cook. I think I've got something here. I feel like I've got something here. Ah. Here, you know what we're going to do? We're going to create the bird shape first. And then we're going to deal with the details. There you go. We keep the long neck, but now it's less awkward, I feel. I do love that I'm drawing a bird and chat's just talking about spiders. Very funny to me. Right. Is that how we're feeling about this? This is what we're going to do. We're going to take this, we're going to draw it into a circle. There's the head. He's looking back at us all cocky-like, all confident and cocky. Then I can... Oh, I still can do this. I just have to make it... No, that's not what I wanted to do. I still can do this. It just now makes it look like the thing envelops it. There we go. That's better. I kind of love that so far. I feel like I do need to do a little bit of that, maybe. There we go. Porter, is that a cowlick? Is that how Eternix lives forever? Oh, yikes, Gibster. Definitely go to bed. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining. Alright. I think I like this. I definitely like it so far, I can tell you that much. I'm on the wrong layer. And then we have a little eye right here. Yo, dear! Welcome! Nice! Ooh. Sorry, I had to get some nice neck cracks in. It's been a hot second, dear. So chat, I think this is what I'm going for, and it's a little hard to tell what's going on here until I add the eye here. And you see that it's kind of looking this way. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. That's more along the lines of what I wanted to do. And then you start to understand how the anatomy is working. I actually like that a lot. How do we feel about that, chat? Cindefe, I'm just over here trying to ride out the worst of my monthly curse. Wait, what's your monthly curse? Oh no. Relax if you need it, Cindefe. I just called you Cindefe again. Oh, did I reach the end of my playlist? Yes, I'm still watching. Rude. Playlist, there we go. Alright, minimize. I'm always gone when you stream, bro. It's agony. Hey, well, you're back while I'm streaming, so that's good. How am I feeling about this? It kind of merges the parts I like about you and the parts I like about you. I think the only thing I need to add here is the little thing right here. And then you really start to understand what the shape of this guy is. I feel like what we gotta do is right here. That's where it goes. And then we'll do it on a layer above. New, add paint layer. I don't think I want him to be super angry. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we want the man to be super angry. I say I don't want him to be super angry, and then I make him super angry anyway. I feel like by getting rid of this, by getting rid of that, we make him less angry looking? Right? What have I missed? Porter, I'm a woman. Take a while to guess what... Oh, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Didn't know. Didn't think about it. Did not think about it, Cindefe. There we go, that's the eye I want. Okay. Porter discovers menstruation. Okay, to be fair, I don't think it clicked in my brain. Like, to be fair, like, I know nothing about all of you. So, if I was told that Cindefe was a lady before, then I forgot it. Because, like, I don't see any of you ever, so how am I supposed to remember that very easily? And I mainly refer to all of you together, so it's not like I'm saying, oh, he, she, it, they, them, all the time. I'm mainly just saying chat. But no, fair. That's fair. It just didn't click in the head space brain thing. What if you made the face look like a skull? I don't want to make it look like a skull, though I appreciate the idea behind that. I would like the face to remain not skull-like. So I think I'm going to imply a more three-dimensional shape here. By... Boom. Three-dimensional shape implied. Look at that. That's how you imply 3D shapes, friends. You've mainly walked in on me making Eternix look a lot better than it did before. Okay, we're just going to there we go. Nope. There we go. Alright, now, in theory, this is already the start of a better pose. I'm gonna draw a final grass Evo, whose name I definitely remember because he's very cool. Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead, draw Florlotl. I love Florlotl, honestly. He was definitely my favorite at the beginning of everything. I'm excited to redesign him after Eternix and Burn 2. That's not what I wanted to do. There, new, add paint layer. That's not going to be my next stream. My next stream is going to be what I was planning to do for this stream. Okay, let's get Bird Friend here finally. There we go. Bird Friend! We love Bird Friend. And now we know that Bird Friend is standing kind of like this. And we could do like proud eagle pose, back turned to us, looking all epic and stuff. But I feel like that would still have the... I feel like we would still have the issue that the original design has, which is the wings are gonna take up too much space again. Wait, hold on a second. I never said that the entire chat was male. I never even gave a gender to the entire chat. If anything, the chat, it doesn't have a gender to me. Just saying, never implied that the chat had a gender at all. To be fair though, my audience is predominantly male. At least that's what I see from my YouTube statistics. I don't need to do an apology video. I'm just saying, I never gave a gender to my chat in the first place. You're gender wait, are you actually gender non-conforming? So that's very fun. I enjoy meeting people who are gender non-conforming. I wouldn't say that I'm gender non-conforming. I feel like it's a little bit more complicated than that. I personally just don't care what gender is applied to me. So I don't think that it is... I don't know if that's gender non-conforming. I don't know enough about this to accurately claim that. But in the end, I really don't... Me personally, I don't care what gender is applied to me. Because in the end, it doesn't change it doesn't change in my mind who I am as a person. That's really what I've got. Yeah, I'm living without a label. I don't care what label people give me. In the end, the only label that really defines me is Porter. Because that's just who I am in the end. Nothing else to it. So I just let, honestly, I just let people, I just let people give me any gender that they think applies best to me. Most of the time it's he, him, or something like that, along those lines. Yesterday I thought someone called me ma'am, like M-A''A''M. I was really excited about it because that's the first time that someone has ever applied a female gender to me, like a female, pronoun to me. And I was really excited about it, but then I realized they called me man, and I was like, ah. I'm still waiting for the day that someone some random person who doesn't know that I don't care what pronoun they give me. I'm waiting for the day that someone goes with the she, her ones. Because I've gotten he, him, I've gotten they, them. I mean, you don't have to. It's not that I want people to use she, her pronouns. Again, I don't care. What I'm saying is I'm excited for the day that someone randomly, someone random that I don't know, who doesn't know any of this fun, I don't care about the gender that's assigned to me by other people stuff that I keep talking about. I'm excited for someone who doesn't know any of that to randomly apply the female, feminine pronouns to me. Well, that's an exciting prospect, because that, to me, means that, people in society have come to a point where it just doesn't matter anymore. I see what you mean, I see what you mean. Alright, what was I working? I was really excited about it, but then I realized they called me man, and I was like, ah. Alright. Now, Eternix. Pose. See, I feel like the most confident pose is the wings out, taking up as much space as you want. And then Eternix having its back turned to us just makes that even cooler now, right? It's like if you look at it, but that just takes up so much space. That's the problem with it. I wish there was a way I could make him taller. For me, it's just very jarring when people refer to me as male in real life, because I'm not masculine at all, and I just wonder what's going on in their little skull. Yeah. Here's the thing. It only matters. It only matters. All of this stuff only matters when it is something, when it is, for a person who, how do I say this in the right way? I have to always think about what I say before I say it, because I don't want to mean something and I don't want to say something that I'm not actually trying to say, because this is the internet. People blow things out of proportion. I know that you guys are cool, so I, feel I'm fine here, but this back angle really does work. To us. Quarter is over party. But the whole pronouns obviously matter, but it only matters to, no, I don't know how to say this right, so I'm just going to stop. I'm just gonna stop. Pronouns matter. That's what I'm just going to end it there. Pronouns matter. They're not a big deal to me. My pronouns are not a big deal to me. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, a second. Let's look up on the internet. Confident pose. Real fast. Show me images of a confident pose. Wide stance. Okay. High power pose. Wide stance. Arm raised in a V above head. Hands on hips. Arms crossed behind head. It's very helpful. It's super helpful. That does not help me with a bird. Yeah, no, we just stopped. We're just gonna... Listen, I looked at the chat and saw everyone going, quarter is over, and I'm just like, okay, I should probably stop talking. I know that my chat's not actually going to cancel me, but I don't want to tempt fate. Because I'm definitely, in the end, the thing that should be taken away from this is I am for people being able to have the genders that they want applied to them. There we go. That's what we're gonna say. That's how we're ending it. I'm done with this conversation now because I feel like if I continue it, I'm only poking a bear. I don't want to poke. Okay. Talk about something else. What else do I have? Eternix. What pose do we want? No, I don't pray. I'm not religious. Ooh, what's the story for? That's something fun to talk about. I like talking about people's ideas for stories. Okay. Cindefe, what is the story, girl? I did add Sad Zolif to the possible emotes. I told you that I was going to use that one, dear. I actually was talking about how it's one of my favorites. Because I didn't make it, and it's just really fun to see. Like, if anyone wants to, like, make something for me to use as an emote, I am definitely very happy to do it. Like, look at this thing. Deer in a Suit made this, everyone. It's very fun. But yeah, like, if people want to make emotes for me to use, I'll gladly use them. I'll give you credit for them, too. Because, like, things like this are really fun and amazing. So yeah. I love it when people make art, of me and things that I make. It's just, like, so wholesome and sweet to see. Like, I loved all the fan art that I got for Zolif, and Embered, and, I don't think I got as much for Swimian. Not gonna lie, I don't think I got as much for Swimian. Okay, this pose. Here, let's not do the things for a second. Wide stance is one of the things. Let's do this, give it a slightly shorter body. Wide stance. That's a little bit too... There we go. And then it's got the 4 toes on either side. And then it's got the fire coming out here, the fire coming out here and here. And we got the wings. I feel like the wings have to be like that, though. Ugh! It was great to have you, Great Reef. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Have a nice day, night, morning, whatever time it is for you. I dropped my pen! Thank you for coming, Reef. I hope I see you in the next stream. Okay. I feel like I have to do that. We're gonna try it. It's worth trying. Here's the thing. In the end, I do have to... I love drawing fire. I think fire is one of my favorite things to draw. Because, like, it's got such a fun and flowy shape, and it's such, like, take Eternix's fire. Like, it's, like, all magical and pink and pretty and sparkly and whatnot. But, like, you also see it and you recognize, oh, hi, that's pink and weird, but it's still fire. So fire is definitely one of my favorite things to draw, which is good because I've got quite a few fire types that definitely have flames on them planned. You know what one of the problems with the wings was? The fact that I just abandoned the fun shape that I gave to the original wings. Like that shoulder shape? Ooh, Cinderfay. I like the title because it lets you know the premise right off the bat, and if you're not down, you can move on. Oh, the title of the stream? The, what did I call it again? Redesigning the starter? Redesigning my starters? Fire always scares me because it has no mind but relentlessly consumes. That's honestly fair. Like, fire as an actual thing is terrifying, I'm not gonna lie, but fire as a drawing thing is very fun. Oh, your story! Hold on a second, let me see. Were you talking about that the entire time? Thank you, Reindeer, for the, thing. Oh, okay, no, you haven't. Okay. I was like waiting for it, and then I didn't see anything, so my brain kind of forgot about it. Thank you, Reindeer, for the hydrate. Always appreciate a good hydrate. I'm actually really loving this, like, back pose so far. Very happy that this is the direction I decided to take it. Now I just need to figure out how to... I could raise the arms, the wings up more. That's a nice wing shape. And then make them slightly shorter on that. Let's see how they look here. And that's the difficult thing about the wings, is I've made them like... They're kind of the grandiose, like one of the focal points of the designs, or at least the focal point of the first and final evolutions are just the fire. Like for Ember, it's this guy right there. It's the big thing. This is what draws your eye in, and then you kind of see the rest of the design too. It's nice. It looks good. It's got good like color and stuff, and then this is just like the most extravagant part of the design, and it's one of the things that draws your eye in first. And on Burn 2, on Burn 2, like, you can see, like, it's still there a little bit. It's here, and it's here, and it's here, and it kind of draws your eye through the design. Whether it be this way or this way. Draws your eye through the design in a little C shape. But then when we look at Eternix, if we look at this Eternix, here's the problem. The focal point of the design is everywhere. That's why we need to get rid of this. I want the focal point, like, the focal points of the new design, I want to kind of draw your eye from here, the top, kind of slowly down. You get to see the wings too, and then the fire at the very bottom. Like, yeah, you look at this Eternix, your eyes start here, they go 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 here. It's just, it's a mess. That's why we need to fix Eternix. It's literally the main reason, one of the main reasons we need to fix it. Also, it's just, it doesn't convey what I want it to convey. This one right here already conveys what I want it to convey more. Alright, whew. I got through my thing. Sort of has edge to it. The depressed stage still has some impact on the Mon's final evolution. I call it my boyfriend's a rabbit! If you think of it as a manga-like title, then the premiere is easier to envision and swallow. I'm already excited for this, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I actually think I like that quite a bit. I could add a little swirl of feathers back here to kind of tie in, because there are a lot of swirls in this design. A fun thing, I don't know if many people notice this about the designs. I don't know if many people notice this about the designs of the starters, but all of them, especially in the final evolution, somewhere have a swirl in their design. The idea of an eternal phoenix bird makes my brain think that I should be admired from afar. That it should be... Oh, that it should be admired from afar. That it's so cool. You are not cool enough, and you have to see its back. But if you grew up with this Pokemon, it's forever loyal and always has your back. In conclusion, great pose. Thank you. And honestly... yeah, that, I actually... yeah. Also, it gives me a cool chance to design a Pokemon from the back. Because this is how you would see it most of the time. But it's also like... I actually really love this design. I don't know how many Pokemon just get designed from the back in general, but I do love it as a design choice. Alright, main character, Turtonator and Mega Sceptile are the only ones in line. That's fair. To be fair, this one's back isn't prominent. Well, it actually is kind of prominent, because if you look at it, like, all the fire is flowing towards the back. The wings are the most prominent part of the design. Back to Syndefect. The main characters are part of a fictional world where humans, anthropomorphic animals, and non-anthropomorphic animals all exist alongside of each other. Are the non-anthropomorphic animals, like, human intelligence level type deal? imagine its battle sprites, it just shake its butt at you. Oh, that's funny. Nah, I imagine that his battle sprite would be facing the correct way. Aw man, we're all using our points. We can't get him to play the harmonica hot cross buns. I don't know how to do hot cross buns. It's hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. Na 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 na. Actually, I do know how to do hot cross buns. Not well though. I don't have. I guess I don't know how to harmonica well, but you all seem to eat that up. So. Oh wait, no. Dum dum. Then actually, this one should be angled slightly more upwards. I appreciate that Syndafe is currently using all their channel points to tell me about their story. I appreciate it, though. Now, anthropomorphic animals, known as anthros, are of the human-like intelligence. Non-anthropomorphic animals are just like animals in our world. Is the rabbit boyfriend an anthro or a non-anthro? Because that's going... I have a one-word review for this so far. If they're not an anthro. I feel like here. I feel like this needs to be changed a little bit. Okay, because my one-word review, if he wasn't, was going to be bestiality. Just saying. Technically, that review could still work, but it worked... It's not as accurate anymore if they're a humanoid thing. Oh, I actually like the fluffy-looking cloud wings like that. Then they'll have the fire! I think this pose actually also helps the issue that I had with the wings taking up too much space. Jesus Christ. Hold on a second. Mason, there's nothing out there. There's nothing out there, Mason. You're barking for nothing. There's nothing out there. Silly goose. My dog is barking at nothing. I don't know why she barks at nothing. There's literally nothing. I mean, she probably sees something that I don't, but it's not close enough to the house that it warrants barking. Hello, Be Fallen Soul. We're just gonna call you Soul. Hey, thank you for the follow, Soul. Appreciate it. Yo, what is up? We're making a bird. We're making a starter bird. It's a fire fairy type. Surprising it's not a flying type? Were you surprised it's not a flying type? Deal with it. No, it's a fire fairy phoenix bird guy. And we love him. He's very fun. As far as I'm aware, first fire fairy type that's ever been made. What if you made parts... Oh, hold on a second, reindeer. Ah! Too many things. I need to go back to reindeer's highlighted comment. It came in from YouTube. Quit mansplaining. Damn. Alright. No, I'm just kidding. What if you made parts that are white on the OG into dark smoke colors, since it looks like a cloud, and then fire emerges from smoke? On the OG? Or on this OG? Do you mean on this OG? This guy right here? Or do you mean on this OG? Because I think for the most part, we're getting rid of this OG. Well, we're taking aspects from it, but... Hold on a second, I need to read the rest of things. I make a comic. I'm making a comic that has famous people of the past, like Socrates and Mary Antoinette. Reincarnate as cats in the future. That's funny. Alright, what am I missing? No, it's Fire Fairy. I'm not making another firefighting starter. We're not making another we're not making another firefighting starter. Honestly, I'm not even making another water fighting starter. Yes, I know it's Socrates. I know it's Socrates. I say Socrates to be funny. Okay, I don't know how many people here have watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, but if they have, they would understand that reference. The Bill and Ted series is just an amazing series. I enjoy it with the burning passion of 1,000 suns. It's a reference. It's just a reference. I don't expect anyone here to get it. But seriously though, the Bill and Ted series is amazing. I suggest people watch it. It became a trilogy recently, so I can say it's one of my favorite trilogies in existence. There we go. There we go. Alright, oh, hello. Big one. Let me see. I am horrendously uncultured. Story summary goes... Long story summary, hold on a second. There we go, give myself a little bit more reading room for this one. Story summary goes, Valerie Adams and Travis Hutch have an unusual relationship. Valerie is a 24-year-old young woman. Mixed race, Travis is a 24-year-old anthropomorphic swamp rabbit. They've known each other for 20 years. After a long time as best friends, are giving dating a try despite their many differences in society's rules breathing down their necks. They are determined to live their best lives and power through any obstacle they face together. But what challenges will they come across while they're trying to reach and maintain their happily ever after? I would watch that, not gonna lie. That's how Eternix became how it was. Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure 4. Love I get to miss Porter say highlighted comment because people get to miss the highlighted comment because of ads. That's funny. Now you should definitely, those who haven't seen Bill and Ted, the Bill and Ted trilogy, should definitely at least check it, give it a chance, because it's so funny. It's basically about two, like, stoner kids from, like, it's basically about two, like, stoner high school students and their lives as they grow older and older, and how they travel through time. It's so funny. It's time travel and stoners, and it's just everything anyone needs in their life. Alright, back to this. I think at this point, let's see. Absolutely despise drawing perspectives. That's way too thick. I also, another thing I want to accomplish is making Eternix look bigger because Alright. Actually, you know what? Chat. Patrick Starr's in the chat? What if Eternix didn't have legs? No, I need it. Oh, okay, that's why Patrick Starr's in the chat. I found out about that species of rabbit while brainstorming aspects of the series. It's a special species of rabbit that lives around wetlands and swamps. It hops like a deer and swims like an otter. That's cool. Very cool. But chat, out of curiosity, looking at this version of Eternix, what roles in what do you think what roles do you think it would what roles do you think it would accomplish? Like what stat roles do you think it's going to be? A fast special attacker, a bulky physical attacker, just a support Pokemon? What roles do you think this Pokemon is supposed to fill? I'm very curious what people think this Pokemon is supposed to fill. Yeah, it's just this little guy right here. A fast special sweeper. Everyone else agree with Deer in a Suit that it's supposed to be a fast special sweeper? I think as a Phoenix, it would have a good resisted stat. I'm gonna tell you right now. Soul is right. Soul is right. It's not supposed to be fast. I mean, it's decently fast for, it's decently fast, but it's not supposed to be fast. It's supposed to be a bulky special sweeper. That's its goal. That's its job. And this design, right here, doesn't convey that. Yeah, it's high HP special attacker. That's what it is. Like, it's decently fast, but it's definitely not the fastest starter on the team. It's supposed to be bulky. That's the role it's supposed to think. This does not convey that. It's thin. It looks like it can go fast. This looks more like it's supposed to stand there and take the hits it's supposed to. And honestly, a bulky special attacker that is a fire and fairy type is actually kind of awesome. Not gonna lie. All right, now back to your regularly scheduled drawing. There we go. That's pretty good. I think the wings are a little bit too thick on this side. They should look a little thinner. Okay, what am I missing? Well, I'm not looking at chat. Maybe the lore is it blocks hits with its powerful flaming wings. No, actually the monkey is the speedy one. The axolotl is also bulky, but it's a physical attacker. The monkey is a fast physical sweeper. The axolotl is a bulky physical sweeper. Or it could be a support, but it's definitely got a high physical attack stat. And the bird is a fast special sweeper. I mean, not a fast special sweeper, it's a bulky special sweeper. It's a bulky special sweeper. Here, actually, just for the funsies of it. Edit, file, open. Just for the funsies of it, so everyone can... Fun fact about Floor Little, he was originally going to be a fast physical attacker, but now he is a bulky physical attacker. And that's one of the things I want to change about him, because if we look at this guy, I mean, sure, he looks armored, but he doesn't look super bulky, and I feel like I need to fix some of the fun design things that he's got going on. I like him, but I tried to keep him too close to the original. My favorite part about Pokemon lore is that you find little cat-made grass and beat it almost to death and then force it into a... Oh, we love that lore. But yeah, this guy is definitely a physical attacker. And this guy, we open this up, I can actually use the fun Pokedex sheet that it's got going on here. This guy is a fast physical attacker. That's his job. That's why he exists. And we love him for it. Now what was I doing? Doing this guy. Ooh, something I want to make sure when I write the story is to remember the primary goal is just to be a sweet love story. People will likely see allegories of interracial, homosexual, interfaith, etc. types of relationships, but I want that to be the secondary of the main story. That's actually a very... I'm glad you're doing that, because here's the thing. All of those messages that you just said you want to be secondary are all very important messages. Important messages to... important messages to have. But they should never... I don't feel like they should ever be the primary focus of a story, because that's when people say, oh, this is just preachy trash, you know, that kind of... Those people, you know? It's when those people say, oh, this is just preachy trash, you know? So as important as those messages are, they should always be secondary to the story you're trying to tell. So kind of like Beastars. You know, I never watched Beastars. And then I never watched Beastars, and then it just did not become... And then it just became, like, not as much of a priority, so I just never watched it. I wanted to, but then, like, it just became less and less of a priority as time went on, and I was just like, I'll get around to it later. And now I just fully commit to the fact that I'm probably not going to watch it in my lifetime. Yeah, that works. Honestly, I'm the arm on the water... Honestly, the arm on the water starter line is the coolest thing I've seen in Fakemon. I know, right? Hold on a second. I need to bring him back up. This arm right here is so cool. It's the reason that he's currently my favorite starter, and it's the entire reason I'm redesigning the other starters to be on the same level as him. Because, like, his story is amazing. I don't know how many people here are, like, super well-versed in the lore of these starters, but basically, like, the entire Swimian line is the progression of, oh, Swimian's like the other ones, is this fun little child. But then McClam is dealing with this, what is essentially a shelter, latching onto its arm, kind of draining its life force a little bit, and it's this huge hindrance that it is learning to use as a powerful tool in its arsenal. And then when it evolves into Macastral, it literally merges the shelter with its body and uses it to project this astral spiritual arm with the life energy that the shelter sapped out of his pre-evolution. Sorry, I'm just really glad that someone else really likes the arm. Yeah, because it's a monkey that gets a parasitic relationship and evolves to turn that parasitic relationship into a symbiotic one. That's what it is. And we love it so much. Huh, okay, and everyone always I get a lot of people saying, oh, it should just be a fighting type at this point, but then I'm like, no, it's a ghost type because it's using life energy to project this astral arm, this spiritual arm. Also, the arm is based on phantom limbs, which is another fun thing. It's another reason it's a ghost type. I love it so much. It's really cool. Its hidden ability, martial artist, gives it fighting stabs, so we just love it. We love it. We love it. We love it! Alright, back to Eternix. I at least want to get the sketch of it done, and then afterwards I can do all of the fine-tuning and whatnot later. Okay. Okay. So we got both of the wings to a point where I like them. Now, what's next? The legs? Should probably work on the legs next, though I do need to work on this. I'm gonna do the thing that I did with the last Eternix, you know, right here, where you can see that the feathers transition into the flames. Let me see. Trying to make sure. Honestly, yes, I want to make sure my story is about people, how people are desperate to have power even when they lost it all. Adorable kitty moments. That's fair, honestly. That's a good one. I'm actually really excited about the story for the Callista region. I've actually I don't have a whole story. I don't have a whole story. But I know the general concept of what I want to achieve with it. Go. Okay. Imagine an alternate line, starters, blah, 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 where McClam never gets bit by the shell and just evolves into a normal monkey. That's the like the Legends story. That's like the Legends version of McClam. Never, like, where it comes... Does it not think I'm watching it anymore? Hold on a second. Yes, I'm still watching. There we go. Oh yeah, Eternix is looking really good right now. I feel like now, because of the tail, it's still experiencing the issue it had before. Where it's going to be really small. Damn. Hold on a second. I need... Okay. This tail was amazing, but it needs to go for now. I feel like let's make the wings, kind of start to scale this guy up, and then after that we can determine how much room we have and how much detail we can apply to the fire tail. I mean, the fire tail is going to essentially look how it did just now, but I need to make sure that it's not going to look super small on the canvas again. Yeah, the bird's looking really good. I'm really excited about this version of Eternix. I think this is definitely going to be the final form. The final version. Why did the wings have to be so extravagant? Okay. I feel like the size of the head just makes him look small in general. I mean, that's... I don't know. This is one of the most difficult designs because it has to look big and extravagant, but it also can't look... too big. We're still on you, right? See, that's the issue, because I want the three-pronged feather wings, because that's like a design thing throughout the entirety of the line. The three-pronged feathers at the end of the wings, but that just makes it bigger. On Blazing... Oh, wait, hold on a second, Need to read this. He can be small, he's a fairy type. On Blaziken, it's the legs. On Typhlosion, it's the neck. Flame on Embor, it's the stomach. There's usually a non-face focus on all the starters. Shows where the main source of power is. Okay then, let's look at this guy then. It's a good point, actually. Well, this guy's non-face focus would be his wings. That's the biggest part of his design, right? That would just be it. This guy's giving me a lot of trouble, chat. I bet you can tell. Does that look good? Permission to draw Floralodal with claw finger? You can draw Floralodal however you want. Yeah, the focus should be on the wings. You're right. That means I'm gonna have to do something else with the tail, right? Or at least make the tail not as prominent as it is in my little mock-up. My mock-up of bird friend. That's the big. Okay, here. Here's what we're gonna do. We'll get rid of this real fast. There. Okay. We'll take you. You are so far our best version here. We need to take everything good about you and apply that to our final version. Huh. Don't eat your pen, Porter. Alright. I think that's good. That's been this has been a very educational stream for me, so thank you all for being here with me. It is, however, getting to the time that I usually end stream, so I think I am going to end it here. We've done a decent amount of stuff. We've got a version of Burn 2. We've fixed Burn 2 for the most part. Just everything that we had an issue with before is basically being fixed with this version of him. I'm very excited for it. And then we're getting somewhere with Eternix. I don't think this is the final design, but I think it's taking me in the right direction. I think the next time I do an art stream is going to be on next Friday. I think I'll do art streams on Friday, because it's a good way to end out the week. It's just a fun, relaxing art stream. So my next art stream will be next Friday. Oh, hey, Befallen Soul, thank you so much for subscribing. I just realized that's a subscription. We love those. I appreciate it so much. But next Friday we are going to we're going to do this, and we are going to redesign Floralodal. By then I'll probably have Eternix all done, and then I can save the actual reveal of that for the kind of restart-ish of the Callista region. Restart in quotation marks. And on Monday, I'm going to be playing Emerald with way too many types. That's going to be the plan. Hopefully I get that all nice and working over the weekend. But that is going to be the end of the stream. Let's just take a quick look. That's Eternix. That's the new Burn 2. This is what they used to look like. Wait, no. This is what they used to look like. And now they're looking pretty neat. And I'm very excited about this. I will see you all on Monday for Emerald with Too Many Types. And that's going to be everything for now. I hope you all have a great day. Goodbye. Hold on, we're going to do the face cam. Goodbye. My hair is an absolute mess right now because freaking Eternix and Burn 2 are just so, yeah. Bye. Where's the button that ends my stream? Bye.